Stay on with us. I believe there is activity happening from where Anshul is now joining us. Anshul, could you talk to us about what's happening around you?
So yes, the party has begun over here. The victory march has started. Initially, there was a plan that BJP President JP Nadda will be coming over here. But what we have been told that JP Nadda is likely to go to Droupadi Murmu's residence directly. And the march has started. I'll just try and show you the visuals. You can see in the visuals behind me the amount of people who are out here celebrating this. Initially, it was planned that JP Nadda would be on that jeep celebrating the victory of Droupadi Murmu. But now this march is being led by Delhi BJP President Adesh Gupta. He is being joined by Meenakshi Lekhi as well. And the victory march has started over here. Massive celebrations, massive dancing. The ghouls, the DJs, all are out. The celebrations have started. In fact, Dr. Harshvardhan is also on that very van. They are making sure that their voices are being heard. That they are making sure that no leaf is unturned in informing the country that today is a massive historic day. And India is going to get the first woman tribal president today. A very historic day for India. This is a day that will be remembered for years and years. Students are going to read about this day in the history, and that is the reason why we are seeing such massive victory protest that is being carried out by the BJP. All the Delhi BJP MPs are present over here. They are making sure that the message is propagated that this is a victory of the BJP and BJP-led NDA alliance. So yes, these are the visuals that we are bringing to you exclusively from the Delhi BJP. The march has started. The victory march has started, and in the next few minutes, this march will end at India Gate, from where all these people will then walk towards their home. But yes, a big victory march has started even before the official announcement has happened. This march has started over here at Delhi BJP. Approximately a 2-kilometer march is going to be taken out from here. Massive support for the BJP. Only two things can be seen over here: the dancing people, the flag of India, and the flag of the BJP. Only these things can be seen over here. People are absolutely excited, elated, as we have been reporting for past many hours now. You can see the visuals over here. Meenakshi Lekhi, Dr. Harshvardhan, Adesh Gupta, all are present over here, showing the victory sign to the cameras, to the media persons who are present over here. They are showing that victory sign just to propagate the message that this is a victory of the BJP-led NDA. And in the next few minutes, we are, as the protest march has already started, we are at the GPO right now, and in the next few minutes, they are going to go at India Gate, where the celebration will continue. Now remains to be seen as to how long is it going to take for the official confirmation. Droupadi Murmu being the first woman tribal president of India. That is what people are waiting for. But here, the BJP is absolutely confident. They are waiting for the results so that they could figure out as to by what margin have they won. What the NDA and the BJP has been telling us is that approximately 70% of votes are going to be voted in favor of Droupadi.
So the BJP there that has already begun the victory march here in the national capital ahead, of course, of this presidential results where history is in the making. As I said, you can see victory signs being shown, various BJP leaders there on the ground. My colleague Anshul is tracking all those developments as far as this victory march is concerned. We can already see the celebration as far as those visuals on our screens are concerned. Victory signs being shown, a lot of BJP leaders already there. How long is this victory march? Do you have any sense of from where to where is this moving, and what is the eventual plan as far as celebrations for the BJP is concerned?
So yes, this is a symbolic celebration that is being carried out over here. The march has just started from the Delhi BJP office and will be culminating at the Rajput, which is approximately 2 kilometers away from here. So yes, for the next 2 kilometers, we are going to see massive crowds on the roads of the celebrating the big victory that of Droupadi Murmu. Our telephone announcement has been made of one of the things that the BJP and the NDA are very confident, and that is the message they want to put out. That since day one, BJP and the NDA have been saying that Droupadi Murmu is going to win by a historic margin, and that is
So my colleague Anshul, they're getting us those visuals of the BJP's victory march here in the national capital. This, as Droupadi Murmu is all set to become the 15th president of India. She will be the first tribal president of the country and only the second woman president after Pratibha Patil. The BJP in celebration mode ahead of those presidential elections. Remember, the NDA's candidate Droupadi Murmu was up against opposition's Yashwant Sinha, and as we pointed out, that she had support not just of the allies of the NDA but surprise supporters from the likes of the Shiv Sena to JMM as well. What is going to be the task that is going to be cut out for Droupadi Murmu? More importantly, what is the math that the BJP has worked with while they announce this candidature of Droupadi Murmu? We'll continue that conversation with my colleagues. If Anshul is still with us, Anshul, of course, this is now being seen as ushering in a new chapter as far as India getting the first tribal president is concerned. Let's take our viewers a little back in time and talk to us about the rationale that the BJP has worked with while nominating Droupadi Murmu.
So yes, message that the BJP wants to propagate is that सबका विकास सबका साथ, and सबका विकास and सबका साथ is not just something that they say, but something that they actually follow. This is a message that they are propagating, and that's the reason I saw Murmu's name being announced. Like, no the president of the country, but there are many names inside at that point in time coming up in the media circles in the political front.
We continue to stay with those visuals coming in of the BJP's victory march. My colleague Akash is also joining us, and he's joining us from Droupadi Murmu's residence here in the national capital. My colleague Siddhant is also joining us from outside Droupadi Murmu's residence here in the national capital. Akash, let me come to you first. As I said, it's a matter of time before we have the official confirmation of Droupadi Murmu becoming the first tribal president of the country. What is the mood at her residence in the national capital? Akash, can you hear me? We'll try and re-establish that connection with my colleague Akash. But Siddhant, if I can take that same question to you, you are joining us from outside Droupadi Murmu's residence in the national capital. What is the mood on the ground? What is the kind of activity that you're seeing around you? And more importantly, what is the plan as far as celebrations are concerned?
Underway, and in fact, preparations are underway, and in fact, behind me you can see all these artists belong to tribal communities and have come from various states, are going outside this auditorium, and perhaps have been told that they are going to meet Droupadi Murmu. They are going to perform at Droupadi Murmu's residence, and you can see the enthusiasm. One can see the enthusiasm. कहाँ आप लोगों को जाने को बोला गया?
No, right now I don't know exactly.
You don't know?
Yeah.
So somebody has asked you to go to Droupadi Murmu's residence?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. So are you people going to perform?
Yes.
Okay. So there you see they have been instructed to go to Droupadi Murmu's residence. This is what I can understand for now. And they all have come, and these artists belong to tribal communities. I've met these artists from Manipur. I've met artists from Nagaland, and they all are proud. And there's there's a sense of honor, and and they're thanking BJP and Prime Minister Modi for giving tribal president to the country. And this is indeed a historic moment, not just for the tribal community or for the state of Orissa, but for the entire country. Because I've spoken to women here, women artists. They were performing, and they said that we never even had imagined this, that India will ever get a tribal president, that too from our community, that is Santhal community. Now this route goes to Droupadi Murmu's residence, and on this very way, there's a possibility of some performances taking place. This is what I can understand right now. In fact, these artists, these common people, in fact, with these artists, there are many common people also